Hello, my gorgeous air signs, and welcome to your weekly energy check-in reading. We are just going to jump right in and get started. We did have the Empress as a jumper this morning for your weekly energy. I do feel that for some of you this week, you'll be nurturing yourself, is what I heard. You'll be putting that energy in and really nurturing yourself. And I feel like back to your full health or your full energy. I don't know if there's been a reason that you felt less or felt, I hear somebody just made you feel small or something has made you feel small. It could be even a result of your own negative thoughts. But what I'm kind of getting is this coming week, you'll be nurturing yourself back to your full health, your full confidence. I don't know what had happened. I feel like it could probably be different for all of you, but I feel like that's coming back in. For others of you, you're just nurturing all those around you. You're nurturing yourself and those around you. So it could go either way, but I do feel like, as a side note, I don't know if that'll be the whole reading, but let's see what Spirit has for you gorgeous air signs for the next 7 days. I feel like this is something. The Hierophant. Ooh, what with it? And the Star. I feel like you are committed to making your dreams come true. You may be really putting in the effort, the energy to make this dream come true, or this it's like whatever it is, it feels like it's far off, but it's like the beginning stages. It's like committing to that plan to make it happen. I feel like whatever that is for you, whether it's a financial plan for the future or whether it's a love plan or just a self, I want to be the best version of myself as I go along in all areas of my life. I feel like whatever this is, you're committing to yourself. And I really, really love that. Yeah, you're planting that seed. And I feel like it's so important. You could resonate with yesterday's daily channel message, the very first message. If this kind of sounds like your energy, it was really just about seeing things with a new perspective. And I kind of do see that energy here as well. I'm kind of seeing like a tether from one reading to the next. So it's like, I feel like you're not afraid with this King of Swords to really speak up and get logical and come out with a plan. It's like, yes, you are a dreamer. But there's nothing saying that you can't ground those dreams into reality and really plant that seed. And I feel like the difference there is your commitment to yourself and to what you want to accomplish. And I feel like you've got what it takes to make whatever this is really shine and come into fruition. We've got the Five of Cups. Yeah, I feel like maybe there were plans in the past that didn't come to pass, or a relationship that never quite made it. I feel like you're just realizing that those were, almost like jumping off points. It's like every end is a new begin again. And that's kind of what I'm hearing. It's like, I feel like maybe you're just slower in getting to where you're going, but you're getting there. It's a solid plan. And I feel like maybe this week you'll be coming up with that solid plan, using that big, beautiful mind of yours. Let's see. Yeah, we have that Two of Swords. So it's making that decision. Even though you can't clearly see how it's going to pan out in the future, it's like making that choice to go for it anyway. Making that choice to really step forward and create, especially with that Empress that we had in the very beginning. I feel like she's going to play an intricate role in how everyone in this group of air signs moves forward. It's in that nurturing, creative, it's like that ability to birth something new. And I feel like that's where you all are. We have that Eight of Swords. I feel like don't get trapped in your mind with all the details. Just focus on one step at a time so you don't feel like you're being bombarded with fears. It's like, well, this might not work, or this could work, but it might not work. And it's like, instead of going with all of these ideas at the same time, it's like, take one at a time and attack. And I feel like you're going to get really far through working in this plan if you can take one task at a time. So it's like, don't get ahead of yourself. It's like you have plenty of time to make this big, beautiful dream come true. But I know you, air signs, once you've got it in your mind and you've got that plan, you're off and running and can nobody stop you. And I love that about you. I really do. But I think you also have that tendency to take on more than you can chew in a moment, right? So it's like with your ideas, just definitely take one thing at a time as far as steps and then put them down in writing. I mean, actually write it down, because I feel like that's going to really give you a very clear picture for your logical mind to digest, right? And I feel like you can have all parts of you on deck for that. And I feel like your emotions need to be there. I feel like you need to be in that Empress energy to create from all these different aspects of self. And then you've got that take charge logical energy that's sitting on top of it. Recipe for absolute wonderfulness. I love that. Yeah, we have the Lovers. I feel like it's a choice. You could choose to focus on love. This could be a love situation. I feel like for the majority of you, you might be actually taking some time out and maybe not so much focusing on love, but focusing on a future plan, or at least this week, right? You have that King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like, you know, that passionate energy that you're in, you might really be shining with that beginning Empress energy and this like King of Swords energy. It's like you're beautiful and you're intelligent and you're passionate. And I feel like that could actually be drawing someone in. It's like, you know, when we're standing in our power and we're doing really, really well for ourselves and we're shining just by being ourselves and doing all the things that we normally would have to do in a day, but we're doing it and we're shining. It's like that really draws in your divine partner. So you could have a divine partner coming in and noticing how big and bright you're shining. Yeah, I feel like that's justice in this situation. Maybe you've had to go through a lot. Like I said, I feel like you had to pick yourself back up. So I don't know if there was a sense of rejection in the immediate past or a sense of just, you know, working with your own self-worth and trying to make yourself feel comfortable. Yeah, we've got that. Look at that. We've got that Queen of Roses, that sweet energy, that nurturing energy. It's, you know, like minor arcana Empress type energy as well. I do feel like whether you're masculine or feminine, I just hear that you're creating, and it's like, I hear taking the high ground. So I don't know if there are people in there trying to stop you or slow you down, but I feel like they're not going to be able to do that unless you allow them to do that. So it's like, stay on your grind, stay in your power. And I feel like, don't worry about the things you can't see or control. It's like, I just want to tell you, just stay focused, because I feel like you're really creating something amazing here. And I feel like this week is that jumping off point. I'm really happy for you, air signs. I think this is really gorgeous, gorgeous energy. Yeah, stay committed to your path, your purpose, and what you want to create, and you will not, you'll not go wrong from there, you know? All right, let's see what we've got here. All right, your initials, their initials. Let's see, we have an O that rolls away. Always. Always do the O's roll away and the zeros. Okay. U, an L, an E, an M or a W, a B. I just heard sometimes you have to be a B. So sometimes you have to stand in that B energy, Queen Bee energy there, and I hear make shit happen. So it's like, I feel like that's kind of where you are, whether you're masculine or feminine. You have to stand up for yourself. And I feel like for some of you, that's really important that you're standing up for yourself. I feel like say what you have to say and then keep it moving. Okay? Gorgeous energy. And we'll leave that for a moment. And you can check that out, and then I'll swipe it aside. All right. Somebody could be 40 or you could be dealing with someone who's in their 40s or 40. All right. Let's see. What do we have for these gorgeous air signs? Looks like they're going to have an amazing week ahead. Oh. We do have the ancestor hand, and the little bat fell in the ancestor hand, and I think I'm going to take that first. I'm going to leave that set aside because I feel like that's a separate. Okay. The ancestor hand for me is the gift, and if nothing actually falls in the hand, then it's like the whole thing is the gift. But I feel like this bat is very specific, and I hear echolocation. It's like, I don't know if someone is trying to quietly communicate with you or trying very hard to get your attention. That could be for some, but for others, I feel like this is a gift. I don't know if you're just going to be out somewhere and hear what you need to hear to help you move forward. It's like, I don't know if Spirit is just ushering in people. It's like, I see 222. It's like, so like being in the right place at the right time, to hear a message or to receive some type of information. It's like you just stumble across it. And I feel like your ancestors and divine are ushering in some type of message that you may be walking past someone and have a question in your mind, and then someone just kind of outwardly answers it. And I feel like that is the gift. It's like they're giving you the answer just like in a roundabout way. Okay. So we do have depth here and transformation and the key and that peaceful energy with that sea turtle. I hear on the move. So I do kind of feel like some of you are on the move. And it could be spiritually, it could be physically, just running around and busy. But I feel like there's almost like a sense of peace that comes along with the energy that you're standing in this week. And it's like, I feel like there's peace because we know we're moving in the direction that we want to go in. It's like, so the mind creates that peaceful energy for the physicality, right? I do feel like you'll have a couple soulmates along your path this week. I feel like it's more than one. I feel like you'll come into contact with, now our soulmates don't have to be love related, right? They could be friends or family members, but I feel like you're coming into contact with a lot of support and with people who could open doors for you, whether that's a doorway in your mind just so you can get past a certain mental block, or an actual path in life that kind of opens up to you via someone's help or assistance, or just their knowledge of what's available, right? We do have fixing and then the cat here. So it's like, I feel like this is a new life within a life, and it's fixing that. It's like creating that opportunity to move forward. So I feel like Spirit is also ushering that in. It's, again, I'm being taken back to yesterday's reading in the very beginning. It's fixing the way you see things. And I feel like your perspective matters so much. So work on that. That reading was about just changing the way you see things. It's like becoming that forever optimist versus staying in that pessimistic energy is going to help you accomplish your dreams. So it's like, you know, we start off in the beginning of the week with all that energy to create, and then, you know, actually putting that effort in with that King of Swords that was in the reading, who was kind of logically thinking up that plan. So I definitely see the tether that's going back and forth there. So you might want to listen to that. That was yesterday's reading. Okay, my gorgeous air signs. Looks like you're going to have a wonderful week ahead. So I'm really happy for you there. Okay, until next time. Bye.